Nigga never been as broke as me. I like that. When I was young, I had 2 pair of leaves. Besides that, the pinstripes and the gray. The one I wore on Mondays and Wednesdays. While niggas flirt, I'm sewing tigers on my shirt and alligators. You wanna see the inside? I see you later. Here come the drama. Oh, that's that nigga with the fake. Wow, why you punch me in my face? Stay in your place, play your position. Here come my intuition. Go in this nigga pocket, rob him while it's...
Give me 1 second. Say something real quick.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Bro, why's my throat fucking up? Fuck. Exactly, Durante. Would have been rather spend watching Double or Nothing again than watching Raw.
Okay, audio's good. Everything's good. What is going on, guys? What is going on? We are back again. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Durante, for real. Durante says, anybody want to watch Double or Nothing again? Dude, I was busy today during Raw.
Man.
So I told Sir K that now he gets the pleasure of telling me all this weird shit that happens on Mondays, because that genuinely is one of my favorite parts when he doesn't watch Raw. I love just telling him, and I love seeing his live reaction to just the things that happen on this show. So he gets to do that with me tonight. I seen a little bit of it. I seen that Becky open the show. I did come back, and I did go back before we came on here, and I did see Seth Rollins' little AEW jabs after Double or Nothing, which if WWE knew how to pick their spots, they would talk shit about AEW like the night after like Satnam Singh debuts or something, but they picked to do it right after they put on a better pay-per-view than anything WWE will produce this year by far. WWE, they never fail to make themselves look like idiots. Like I said, they are just horrible with picking their spots, bro. They pick the night after Double or Nothing to take some AEW shots. Not a good night to pick on AEW, man, considering that they just torched anything that, like I said, anything that WWE will do this year. I seen something with Mustafa Ali, so I can't wait to hear about that. Yeah, any Judgment Day promo?
Not a promo, just a match.
Just some tag team action. Wink, wink.
Women action.
Yeah.
I just got that.
Yeah.
Tag team man. And we did see the tag team man himself. Actually, both of them, separately, of course.
Becky looking like a fucking porn star. Well, not Becky. I guess it's Damian Priest and Matt Riddle, man.
I guess so.
World's hottest tag team at the moment. Yeah. The train runners. Yeah, so yeah, man. Yeah, so anyway, before we get carried away, let me just get into this intro real quick, man. If this is your first time, what is going on, guys? If this is your first time watching, man, you guys do not know how this show works. Every Monday, we are on here with Notorious Unscripted. Right after Monday Night Raw goes off the air, and every Friday, 4 p.m. Central, we are live with the news, man. Also, for the Big Four for AEW, and for the Big Four the Big Five for AEW and the Big Four for WWE minus Survivor Series. We are live on here with the review right after the show. Obviously, thank you guys. We had a great turnout last night for our Double or Nothing review. So,
hell yeah.
yes, I just want to express all the gratitude in the world I can to you guys, man, and making this podcast furthering the growth of this podcast, man. So definitely love to all you guys, bro. Thank you guys for a fantastic turnout for a fantastic pay-per-view that was AEW's Double or Nothing last night. And yeah, man. So yes, if you guys did miss this past Friday's edition of the news, AEW Double or Nothing 2022 predictions. Tony Khan wanting possibly to bring AEW to Wrigleyville, and WWE moving Money in the Bank because of poor ticket sales. That is episode 111. You can now find that on all platforms, man. Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. If you want to see it first, like I said, Friday, 4 p.m. Central on right here on YouTube, man. So yes, also, the Double or Nothing review is not up on all platforms. I tried to get it earlier, man, but it told me that the video is not done rendering yet. So as soon as that is able to be up, that will definitely be up for you guys. It was a fantastic review, one of the best reviews we've ever done on this channel, man, and it just keeps continuing to get better, man. Very enjoyable show and a kick-ass review to follow it. So, yeah, man. If this is your first time, well, actually, before we do that, also, if you guys did not get the merch, man, you guys can now find the merch, bonfire.com. It is at the top of the description of this video, and it is also in the link tree to all my social medias, and you can find my handle right below my name, and my social medias are all in the description as well. Yes, on my link tree, you can find it there, or, like I said, at the top of the description of this video, bonfire.com. On the left, you got the base Notorious Heels podcast logo design, and on the right, you have the best kept secret to the IWC shirt, man. Super, super sick. If you guys did not have a chance to pick those up, you guys can now get those now. Those are live on Bonfire, man. Also, this is your first time watching, you guys do not know who we are here at the Notorious Heels podcast. I am Johnny Mayhem, one half of the host of this very show, and as for the other half, we got my man Sir K here. How's it going, bro?
It's going good, man. It's going good. Just chilling out, man. Chilling out. Got home today after the great weekend, man. And other than that, man, just got home, chilled out. Had to endure an episode of Raw, man. But other than that, man, I've been good, man. I've been good. Been chilling. Double or Nothing was great, and just chilling, bro. I'm just waiting for Wednesday for that Dynamite after Double or Nothing to see what happens, man. But
Bro, I'm pumped.
I'm good. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. I'm good, man. And like Durante always asks, family's good, man. I'm doing great. What about you, Durante? What about you, bro?
Yes. Yeah, bro. I'm good, man. Great weekend.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking about this on the car ride earlier today, but you said to me, I always hate the Raw after an AEW pay-per-view, and that is so true because it brings you down to earth in such a horrible way. Like, they're honest. There is no worse way to be brought down from an AEW pay-per-view than Monday Night Raw, because you see professional wrestling that you really like, and then you just get knocked right down, and it's just like so bad. It's so bad. I'm so happy I was busy with it being Memorial Day today, and happy Memorial Day to you guys as well, man. But yeah, I mean, thankfully I was able to be busy on this Monday night and not get to watch Raw in its entirety, man. But normally, dude, they hit you like a truck, bro. It
Mm-hmm.
You go from sitting up for 5 hours and you are intrigued for all 5 hours, and the next night you can't even do three, and you're
Oh,
just
bro.
sitting there bored out of your fucking mind. It is awful. It's awful,
Boring as
man.
hell.
Yeah, it is horrible, horrible to endure. But yes, as Durante asked, man, he says, how's the family and how is life? Well, man, thank you for asking, as always, my brother. Life is good, bro. Life is good. Family's good, and yeah, bro. Logan's here as well. What's going on, Logan? Fresh off, probably rewatching the Hookhausen match.
Oh,
Logan's
you know
here.
it.
Uh,
24/7 rewind.
yeah, Durante says, did you guys hear about Lee Moriarty and Jake Atlas? I did hear about Mr. Jake. I don't know
I
what's gonna
didn't
happen.
hear about Lee. Mm-hmm.
Oh, bro, his 1 year old
Oh
nephew passed
yeah,
away in a drive-by shooting.
I did see that. I did. Okay,
Fucking sucks, man.
that's
Fucking
horrible,
sucks.
man.
You hate to see stuff like that. Obviously, you guys know here, man. We're huge fans of Lee Moriarty, and I pray for him, man. Throughout this tough time, I can only imagine, bro. When you have nieces or nephews, man, you know they aren't your kid, but man, it's a different kind of connection, man. I have a niece myself,
Exactly.
and I love that little girl to death, bro. And if anything were to happen to her, man, I can only imagine, bro. So yeah, I pray for him, man. I pray for him. I hope he gets through it, man, and I hope we could see him back as soon as he's ready to go, man, because it just sucks, bro. It really sucks. Horrible, horrible. And then as for Jake Atlas, man, uh, no comment.
Like, bruh, what the fuck? Hey,
Jake
this might be.
Atlas, uh huh.
Mm-hmm.
And what shocks me too is I didn't know that his boyfriend was Duke Hudson,
Yeah.
and they have Duke Hudson as like this like male stripper on NXT 2.0 who was in a sexual relationship with Persia Parada or whatever her name was, man. So I don't know, kind of blows my mind. I did not know
Fucking
that. I did not know that.
no, no one did. It was just revealed today. Shit's crazy, man. And then the most important news of today, bruh. Matt Riddle, Damian Priest.
The
Good lord.
tag team of the world, bro. Tag team
Truly, bro.
champs. Um, yeah. So Durante says, what kind of bullshit did Def Rebel cook up for Rhea Ripley? And then Logan
Yep.
asked, did Rhea Ripley change her song? Yes. I
Yeah.
believe if her song is the same song as when I heard it a couple weeks ago, it's her song but sang by a dude, and it sounds awful. Like,
Yeah.
WWE's got this weird thing where like guys they have a hard time with like guys coming out to songs sung by a female, which is another
Mm-hmm.
reason why I'm glad Johnny Gargano never really hit the main roster. Even though they they even ended up changing his song.
Yeah.
Not the same song, but I mean it ended up being sung by a dude. But I feel like that was more of something that he wanted to do because of the heel
Just like
turn.
character change. Yeah.
But yes, Rhea Ripley's song is sung by a dude now, and I mean, sometimes WWE does it where they do the exact same song, and they just change the gender of the person singing it, which is kind of stupid. I mean, sometimes you turn out a banger like Christian. Personally, I like Christian's song. I like uh, his song that is sung by a dude better than the one that's sung by a
Same.
girl. But I mean, it's just for
This
Rhea
is
Ripley,
preference.
man. It sounds fucking horrible. It sounds awful. Her song's perfect. I don't understand. I don't understand why.
Well,
I don't. I don't
eh,
understand why they
it
would. Mhm.
it is a whole new theme song. By it's not even the remix anymore.
Wow.
It's just a
Wow.
generic ass new theme song. I couldn't even hear what the motherfucker was saying. It was something about brutality, and it was like a deep, very deep voice, and it just went into just fucking noise. I swear to God, it was just noise.
Maybe that was the same song I heard. Maybe I just heard Brutality. It kind of sounded like her old one. Maybe it is.
Nah, it's a new song tonight. It's a new
Oh.
debut of a song tonight. Yeah, shit's
Ah.
ass, bro.
Well, yeah.
Dude, I
So
couldn't even understand it.
yeah. So then the one I seen a couple weeks ago was
Probably just
this.
temporary.
Yeah, This Is My Brutality, sung by a dude, and it was fucking awful. But I'm not sure what they gave her tonight, man. Obviously, Sir K is letting us know that it is ass. So that is just great.
Dude, I didn't even understand it. I heard brutality in there. I heard that word, and I think like in the intro somewhere, and I heard it like a couple times, like 2 times in the song itself. But it sounded, uh, Mikey Ruckus's Malachi Black theme. It was kind of like that,
Oh,
just noise with an occasional voice saying something. What was he saying? No fucking clue. It was just a noise, bruh.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, Durante says, I missed the show last night, but I did like the video as usual. My gift to y'all. Of course,
Thank you,
bro.
man.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. It is okay. It is okay. We completely understand, man.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, we know you're our guy, bro. We know you're our guy.
Hell yeah.
So we know you're always here, man. No, but yes, thank you for the like, bro. Of course. Logan says, I was watching the stream yesterday, but I passed out when you guys were talking about the anarchy in the arena. Hey, it was a late stream, man. It was a late stream. I believe the show ended at I want to say like
3:30.
11:45 ish.
Mm-hmm.
So we were on here at like 12:30, just setting the stream up, making it as crisp as we can for you guys. And that it was. It turned out very crisp.
Hell yeah.
Logan says he's very behind on everything happening in WWE. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Hey, what's up, Gek? How's it going, bro? How's it going? We've been good, man. We've been chilling. How about yourself?
Hell yeah, man. Our boy Larry's here too. What's up?
Hey, Sir
How are
K
you, man?
and Master Jonathan. How we doing today, fellas? I'm good, bro. I'm good. No
good.
complaints, man. No complaints. Well, I was gonna tell you guys my usual joke, man. Other than watching Raw, but I was fortunate enough to miss Raw tonight, and I'm happier than a pig in shit about it, man. I tell you.
Yep, fucking raw.
Yeah. So yeah, thank you guys for all stopping by, bro. But not really much to talk about on Dynamite, man. I mean, everything's kind of pointless at this point, being that Double or Nothing happened. So nothing really other than Roppongi Vice and FTR being interrupted by Jeff Cobb and what the hell was their names, bro? I can't remember their tag team name.
No clue.
It was trying to look in the comments of the video. Damn, what the hell? We got Sir K and myself got to hear the Roppongi Vice theme song. So
hate that goddamn theme song.
that is genuinely one of the worst theme songs. United Empire, that's what they're called.
That's what it is.
I don't know the other dude's name. I just know Jeff Cobb. Jeff Cobb is an asshole, but he's very good at what he does. The beef lives on. That
Yep.
Jeff Cobb made me
Propaganda.
fucking pay to take a picture with him when I met him. I genuinely had to hand him a crumpled up $10 bill. However, the man is very good at his job. He is a very good professional wrestler. He has one of my favorite moves in the business, the Tour of the Islands. That shit is sick, but he is an asshole. Let's not forget that narrative. That narrative will never go away until he gives me my fucking $10 back. But regardless, Roppongi Vice, everyone's favorite tag team, they're gunning for the Ring of Honor championships here as they keep putting that dude on commentary from Ring of Honor
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I can't remember his name.
I think it starts like a C or
It
something.
starts with a C. Something Campbell,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, something like that. He was just on Double or Nothing too.
He was. Jesus.
Fuck.
What is his name?
Let me look him up. I gotta know.
Caprice Coleman. That's
There
his
it
name.
was.
Dude, they keep putting him on AEW, man, and the more I hear him, the more I want to see him on Dynamite, actually. I really like
Mm-hmm.
his voice. He doesn't sound choppy, and he doesn't sound choppy, and he sounds like he's actually in tune with the product, as to where, you know, we all love JR, man, but you can't ignore
Yeah.
the obvious.
Just
The
not
guy
cut out for it.
the guy just has like conversations with himself as he's
Mm-hmm.
commentating matches, and it is just not good to hear at all. But Caprice Coleman, they keep putting Caprice Coleman on the on AEW commentary for a lot of these ROH matches, and like Turkey just mentioned, bro, they had him on Double or Nothing. I can't remember what segment they had him on for, but
Oh, match. Was it the Adam Cole and Samoa Joe match? I think it might have been that match.
I think so.
I
I
think
think so.
I think it
Something
was
like that.
that
I
match.
think it was too. Yeah, because, you know, I think they
That's the
wanted to
only.
have him there because ROH, Samoa
Yeah.
Joe is the Ring of Honor TV champ. So, yeah, bro, they keep putting him on commentary, man, and it is very good. Very good to hear. I like his voice. But this match gets interrupted by United Empire, and they start beating up Roppongi Vice
No.
and FTR. they they
No, thank
start
you, face.
Yeah, absolutely, man. They start beating up Roppongi Vice and FTR. And yeah, man, I mean, we got 3 weeks till Forbidden Door, and we don't have a single thing announced. I'm assuming maybe we will see, if I had to guess, maybe United Empire versus FTR
I
for
could see it.
Forbidden Door, because I can't see Tony Khan legitimately putting, or maybe a triple threat
Some type
tag
of
team
triple threat.
match.
An ROH tag team, New Japan, and then FTR. I could
Yeah,
see that.
yeah, absolutely. So I can totally see that, man. But you know, I don't think Tony Khan would genuinely have the balls to put United Empire versus Roppongi Vice on the pay per view. I'm
No,
assuming
God,
that
no.
FTR has got to have some kind of role in this. So yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
Yes, everybody. So true. They need Moro. They need Moro bad.
Yes, bro. Durante, man, we've been saying that. Geck says it too, bro.
Larry
Look,
says it.
dude. Yeah,
The whole
absolutely.
world says it.
Absolutely, bro. Will Ospreay's in California right now. He called out Punk a few weeks ago. Yeah, and they're in California
Yeah,
Wednesday.
this week. Mm-hmm.
So,
Good thing
man,
Kenny's not the champ anymore.
dude, I'm thinking for Punk, we either see Punk versus Ospreay, because that's literally been like a years
Mm-hmm.
long of Ospreay and Punk going back and forth on Twitter. Or I think we'll see Punk versus Kenta, but I can't really see that happening because
No,
I don't really. Kenta's not really that
that big.
popular, and I can see that being like a dynamite match more than we need to put this on a pay per view because they have the same
Mm-hmm.
finisher type thing. I can't really see that as the case, but um, yeah, I totally can see. Totally can see Punk versus Osprey. We know we're not
Oh
getting
yeah.
Osprey versus Omega. Apparently he doesn't like him, but
Oh.
you know, yeah. But that's that, man. That's that. So, dude, we could. Fuck, man. I wish I was more in tune with New Japan nowadays.
I know.
When the Bucks and all those guys were there, I knew a lot of people on the roster, man. But ever since then, it's changed so much. Um, I mean, you have Osprey, Ibushi,
Mm-hmm.
Naito, um, Tanahashi, Evil.
Oh, Oh yeah.
Uh, and yeah, I mean that's for the most part the people I know. God, obviously, all those guys,
Mhm.
but pretty much the only popular ones. But it's going to be interesting what we can see, um, what we could see on this Forbidden Door card. It's going to be very interesting, man. Because at this point, I have no idea. I have no idea what to
Who knows, man?
expect. Um, yeah, man. Not really much to go over on AEW Dynamite, to be honest. After that, most of the stuff
Covered in
is
Forbidden Door. I mean, Double or Nothing.
exactly,
Dude,
man.
I,
So
this whole weekend I've been calling Double or Nothing anything but Double or Nothing. Full
for
Gear,
real,
Forbidden Door. The fuck?
uh, yeah. I mean, other than that, we did see the AEW debut of Gangrel.
Oh
Gangrel was on
yeah.
Dynamite. That was pretty cool to see him as the Matt and Nick were
Cosplaying.
cosplaying the Hardy Boys, and yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, that's pretty much that, dude. Yeah, yeah. I don't know, man. I'm just pumped. I'm pumped for this episode of Dynamite, bro.
Oh yeah.
I wonder if there's going to be anybody that is going to be a new signing. You know,
Dude, who knows? Could be anybody. Could
yeah.
be anybody. I don't expect any women since we got
Mm,
Athena on the pay per view, but I could see Cesaro. Who knows? Who
yeah.
knows?
Durante says, "Give me Danielson versus Zack Sabre Jr. at
That
Forbidden
could be
Door.
cool.
That would be fucking heat, bro."
Mm-hmm.
He's another one. He's another one in New Japan that
That is
I am
true. Familiar with. Know
yep.
of.
Respectfully, speed wise, CM Punk is not gonna keep up with Osprey unless they slow it down. Yeah, I
That's
will
true.
say that. I will say that. Yeah, and then Logan's been saying this for a while, to be honest, bro. It's a very good idea. She said JR needs to do pay-per-views and Mauro Ranallo needs to come in and do weekly TV. Yes, bro. Mauro Ranallo, dude, the way that man can get your commentary or the way that
It's your
man can
wrestlers over.
dude, he's done it for so many. He's done it
Mm-hmm.
for literally so many guys, bro. Um Towards the end of his run, man, he even got Damian Priest over, not to mention the Garganos and Champas, Velveteen Dream, Aleister Black, Lars
All those
Sullivan,
guys. Undisputed.
Killian Dane, um, AOP, Paul Ellering. I mean, he literally was a huge, very intricate part in getting all of those guys over to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we heard the reports back then of Tommaso Ciampa saying, you're doing for me what Jim Ross did for Austin, and it's so true. It's so
Mm-hmm.
true, man. I mean, Mauro Ranallo is so needed in AEW, and I wish they would hurry up and notice that
I know.
because he is so needed, and he can add so much to that brand. And in terms, like I said, man, I can only imagine what he can do for the talent that they have. The Darbys, the Punks, the Hangmans, Omega, Lee Moriarty, the littler guys, even Hook. Man, I mean, it's just Morrow is great, man. Morrow is great, but
Oh
yeah.
shit, I didn't even know that.
What's up?
Mar- Apparently Mayweather hired Morrow as his personal commentator for any of his matches. That's nuts.
Really?
He's that good, man. He's that fucking good.
Wow.
That's
Oh,
nuts.
not to mention, Mar one of the most speaking of boxing, one of the most impressive things Mar Ranallo can ever do. Mar Ranallo is so good. This man got Jake Paul over in a boxing
Yeah.
ring. The way he was commentating for Jake Paul, I can't remember which fight it was, but dude, obviously, Jake Paul's a figure that, a lot of people love to hate type deal.
Mm-hmm.
So, Mauro Ranallo genuinely got this man over. he was commentating on the Tommaso Ciampa levels of amazing for Jake
Yeah.
Paul, and he made him look like $1,000,000. If that doesn't tell you anything about Mauro Ranallo's commentary, I don't know what does, man. He's
Exactly.
fantastic. He is truly fantastic, bro. I would absolutely love to see him in AEW. And Mauro was so good when he left NXT. That was almost as bad as Johnny Gargano leaving NXT. It
I would say
was. It
that was
took.
the soul,
Yes,
heart and
it
soul
took
right there.
so much out of that show. That was around the time. That was around the time I stopped watching on a weekly basis, man. Or at least
Same.
keeping up with it. Was when Mauro Ranallo left NXT because, my God, man. I mean, you take his voice away, and what do you have? Really, nothing. It sucked. It sucked for that brand, and it was a huge part of them rebranding as a whole, man. Is because losing Mauro, man, made nothing feel the same at all.
No, God no.
Yeah. Yeah, so what's dumbass Cody up to? Well, I guess that leads us into our next topic, because being that we really have no AEW to talk about, man, I guess we can, well, let me see if anything happened on SmackDown.
I don't remember. That shit was so bad. I remember we were laughing at it. That's all I remember. It's just us
Yeah.
laughing at the show.
Yeah. Me and you did.
Oh, there was the Usos promo.
Yeah, which is honestly, I can genuinely, if I'm watching the show with you, I can genuinely sit through a main roster show, because for the most part, me and you kind of just laugh at the shit and just make things 10 times funnier than they really are, and it's absolutely hilarious. But yeah, on SmackDown, nothing really happened other than the Usos cutting a pretty good promo. It was a very good babyface promo. But just thanking the people for sticking with them through the 10 years, man, and then they just switched and did the heel thing where they're like, oh no, we didn't need any of you. Ha 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 ha. We're heels.
Lame as hell, bro. I hate those promos.
Yeah, I mean, dude, like, you've been around for 12 years. Like, the promo they cut was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, and it genuinely would have tied into the narrative that Roman Reigns is delusional, and that is kind of his character. And the Usos, deep down, do have hearts still, and they're not just Roman Reigns robots.
Exactly.
And then once they switched it and just showed off their heel nature,
it was just lame as hell.
It was just like, oh, okay, very formulaic. But yeah, yeah. Also, we've seen Max Dupree. Max Dupree. Get the fuck out of here, man.
He'll be released.
Released. We get the SmackDown debut of Ludwig Kaiser, and it looks like Gunther is going to be facing Ricochet for the IC title. Who cares? The New Day built up the whole night. This was genuinely one of the funniest parts of the show. They built up the whole night that they had this crazy mystery tag team partner. Oh my God, I genuinely can't. I can't imagine WWE. I can't imagine the people in the audience, bro. The whole night, the New Day's building up that, you know, they got a mystery partner for the Brawling Brutes. The Brawling Brutes, man. They got this mystery partner for them. And it literally ends up being Drew McIntyre. And these three morons are in the ring acting shocked as fuck, like he ain't there every week. They're like all pissed off. Like, dude, Sheamus and Drew McIntyre have a beef. Like bro, what?
Bro. Like, they were hyping it up like it was a fucking signing or some shit, or a call up. Nope, it's just fucking Drew, who's been on the roster for fucking years now. Lame as hell, bro. That shit was hilarious.
It really is, man. But And
Oh
then we get
shit,
the Raquel Rodriguez smiling saga.
bro, her ass did not stop smiling, bro. Her ass looked like a fucking like a cult member. The way she was just smiling.
Yeah, yeah, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. But yeah, I guess that leaves us with Raw, man. Nothing else happened on
Yeah.
SmackDown. Nothing at all. So yeah, man, take it away. Blow my
All right.
mind. Oh yeah, and then oh my god, is that his nickname? WWE uploaded something on their YouTube referring to this person as Skyscraping Shanky.
Good lord. Oh, they gave Omos a nickname too. What? Oh, damn, I think I forgot it already. They
What's
gave
that?
Omos a new nickname. It's like,
The
it's not
Nigerian
Nigerian.
Giant.
No, it was something like that, but he was it was goofier. It was like, oh, damn it. I'll have to. Damn it. I forgot it, but it was funny as hell.
Yeah, man.
Alright.
Yeah, blow my mind. Take it away.
So the show opens with none other than Becky coming out. So, Becky comes out. The show didn't even like start. It got through the little, intro, and the instant the camera turned on, her theme song been started up for like 10 seconds already. So they didn't even like just stop and play. Her theme song was playing by the time it was on air. So she just walks out. eh, Now we've seen her look bad. That was one of her less horrible little attires she does. It wasn't fucking last week's or the weeks before. Still looks stupid as hell, bruh. But she gets on the mic, bruh, and she starts to explain how she gave the title to Asuka as a plan because she knew the whole time she could beat Asuka. So when she came back, she knew Asuka would have the title, that she could just beat her for it. But it didn't go that way. So she still won anyway against Bianca Belair, and she said her plan was to hold it forever, like she's been saying, man. She's bringing up all these people, and Asuka comes out. Asuka's talking about you're not ready for Asuka, Bianca's not ready for Asuka. I'm ready for the both of you, making her fucking jump and yeep and do her little Asuka thing. Fucking dude, I hate how they make Asuka act, bro. They make her act like a damn fool, bro. She was jumping and fucking speaking Japanese, but all like goofy like.
Yeah.
Hated it. Hated it, man. Then Bianca comes out and she's talking about how she respects Asuka, but she's gonna beat her at Hell in a Cell, and now she has a triple threat because of Becky and just a whole bunch of garbage, bro. And then they start arguing. uh, Becky and Bianca start arguing with each other about their feud. And then Asuka's just standing there. And then it was announced, and I think it was technically already announced, but a match between Asuka and Bianca with Becky on commentary. And the match happens. It wasn't bad. I didn't really pay much attention to the match itself. It wasn't terrible from what I saw or what I paid attention to, man. And even though Asuka's just in this triple threat to lose, she lost tonight, obviously, man. And Becky on commentary is like the worst thing ever. I hate it.
That's awful.
Literally,
Horrible.
bro. It was so bad. Bro, I don't know what Becky taught. Literally, whether it's Cody, whether it's Becky, whether it's Asuka, these people just talk now. There is like no goal to their promos. It's just them talking, and I hate WWE promos as of late. I have the same problem with Cody when I talk about his ass,
Yeah.
but they just talk. They don't
Yeah.
advance the feud. They don't advance
No.
storytelling. They were just talking.
Like
Like,
when you watch, and you know, I didn't. Obviously, I didn't get a chance to watch tonight. That's probably a
mm-hmm,
good thing. But, um, you know, like as of late, like you notice that with WWE, like after you watch a promo from like the first Wardlow promo, the one
Yeah.
where the first one where he said this is Wardlow's world, or AEW's now Wardlow's world. That one really good promo that he had right before MJF kind of shut him up. Like you listen to a promo like that and you feel like something is accomplished. You feel like you've taken another step in the feud. But I
Exactly.
mean, yeah, you like from what I watched of Cody's promo as well, man. It's like the same shit with WWE. They just have him speak. It's like nothing gets accomplished except for, just a couple AEW jabs and him just talking about how he's gonna fight Seth on Sunday, and it just does nothing.
Oh, another thing about Becky. Two more things she mentioned, bro. First of all, she called herself the magician. What does that sound like?
The Wizard.
And then she called herself God because she's a mother, but she called herself the magician. And I was like, chick, lady, can you like? I get you watch AEW. Can you not directly fucking copy them, 24/7, bro?
Somebody's got to tell that to Edge. Man
Oh,
wants to be
bro,
a
I'm
part of
telling.
AEW so bad.
Yeah, man. Well, wishes he was on that roster, and so does Becky. At least she's fucking talking, calling herself the magician. Why? What does that accomplish, man? But that's how the show started. And then the next thing that happened was
Awesome.
it was oh, it was an amazing opening.
Sounds awesome.
And then the next thing that happened was an Ezekiel and the Mysterios match
Oh,
versus KO and Alpha Academy. Um, it was just a match, bro. They called. I don't know how long they've been calling him this, but they called Otis a tree trunk.
oh
They
yeah.
took
Yep.
the big tree trunk, I
Yep.
guess.
Yep.
Um, just all that, just that little storyline, just having a match together. I don't remember who won. All I remember at the end of this match was KO threw a fit at the commentary table, and I think like broke all their shit. I think he like smacked their drinks out of the fucking commentary table and shit, screamed, and then just walked away. And I was just thinking, bro, this man could be in AEW right now,
Yep.
but he's throwing a fit at the commentary table for Ezekiel being Elias. And then,
Did you
hmm
hear?
hmm
Fuck, who said it, man? It might have been Road Dogg and someone else
hmm
said. They said
oh, that
Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn were hard to work with
were hard to work.
backstage.
I heard that, bro. I smell cap, bro. I smell nothing but cap.
100%. And even if they are, can you
I don't
blame
blame
them?
him.
They end up
Exactly.
staying with the company for this shit. Not the right move, bruh. Not the right move
Man.
at all. Yeah, I mean, I totally see why they're upset, man. I mean, they probably were promised at least halfway decent booking, and they, signed the contract, and here they are. I mean, it is their fault, man. I mean, how's that $3 work? Or $3? How's that $3 million working out?
Exactly, bro.
When you're
Exactly.
having a fit over Ezekiel being called Elias, or Elias being called Ezekiel.
Literally, bro. Shit's lame as hell, man. And they're difficult to work with the same way Wyatt was to them, and Punk
Yep,
was, and all these people that just speak up and be like, "Nah, that shit's garbage." Same way Mox was. This bullshit, bro.
exactly.
And then after
Exactly.
that was the good old Cody Rhodes promo. Um, you just hear wrestling has more than one royal family. And it starts up. He fucking comes out there.
Don't you mean, don't you mean America's only family?
Oh God, good lord. Yeah, bro, he fucking comes out there. And I genuinely don't remember what he said. I remember what Seth said, but with Cody, bro, he was, like I said, with Becky, bro, was just saying stuff, bro. He was just talking about, um, fuck, what the fuck did he talk about? The hell did he say, bro? Hold on. Okay, I don't. What the fuck did Cody say, man? Dude, he was just talking about Seth, talking about Seth, just talking about their little feud, bruh. Talking about he got the call for Mania, and that he heard that it was Seth, and or he was chosen for Seth, and he was just ready for the match at WrestleMania, ready to come back versus Seth, and that's all I remember is just talking about how he got the call and that he learned it was going to be a Seth versus Seth at Mania, and that's all I remember from Cody, bro. How does Cody have the most forgettable promos every week in
Yeah,
wrestling, bro?
he does.
I don't remember for the last like 3 weeks. I don't remember any of his promos. They're that forgettable. And then
No
Seth comes
fire.
out, no fire, bruh, no fire. Seth comes out. He's in the crowd, walking down the fucking stairs in the crowd. Wonder what that's a reference to. He's wearing this goofy ass outfit, and he starts talking about how um he absolutely hates Cody because he went on his own and he created a thing. He just said like he created the thing. Um, he created something that tried to kill what Seth was creating in WWE.
Yeah,
That's what he said.
I got the quote here. Let me see.
Oh
Here
yeah.
it is. You left 6 years ago, and then
Hmm.
you and your little friends tried to tear down what I built here. And when that didn't work, you came back. And then he said something. He went on to say a little bit more, and then he
Yeah.
says, "You don't get to take a sledgehammer to the throne
Hmm.
and then come back and try to take the throne away from me." And Cody, the whole time he's saying that, has just got this look on his face like he's so disgusted that Seth just said this
It's
yuckiness to
vile.
him. Yeah,
Yeah. Like,
he's
bro.
looking, and man, Cody, if that is the look on your face now, just wait until you get
Just
into a
wait.
feud with Roman Reigns. Home
Bro.
between him and Paul Heyman, they are going to tear that ass to shreds, bruh.
Hmm.
If he thinks Seth's AEW reference is bad, this is another guy who 9 times out of 10, if he had the choice which roster to be a part of, you know damn well he would choose to be Tyler Black again.
Oh, you know it.
Um,
You know it.
I mean, and for the record, like I said, man, WWE picks literally the worst nights to try to take digs at AEW. You're going to do this after the night after Double or Nothing and then proceed to put on what I heard was a boring ass Monday Night Raw. I mean, dude,
Boring as
get out of
hell.
here. And Cody and his little friends tried to tear down what Seth built. Well, Seth, do you want to go ahead and explain to everybody why one of your little friends is one of the
Really?
biggest parts of AEW? One of your old stable mates, Mr. John
Yeah.
Moxley? You want to go
Come
ahead and
on, bro.
explain that? Come on, bro. You watch AEW every week. You ain't bullshitting anybody. We know you want to be a part of that roster just as bad as Mr. Adam Copeland does.
Hmm.
I
But
mean,
he
get
joined
out
the
of here.
fucking media fucking scrum last night on the Twitter live. Come on, bruh.
We caught
Come
him up
on.
on live, bruh.
He was caught up on live joining the shit. At WWE Rollins joined. Come on, bruh.
Bruh.
Come on. And fuck, what was I gonna say about the fucking Seth and Cody? Oh, bro, with all this shit Cody's been doing, like you just said, Seth is easy. You know, Roman's gonna be 10 times worse than Seth for Cody. I
Because
want to. Mm-hmm.
because Seth is an indie guy.
At
So,
heart, yeah.
you know, if it seems completely ridiculous when a guy like Seth makes an AEW jab or for example, it would be completely ridiculous if you were to hear like an AJ Styles take
Or
a
a
shot,
KO.
or a Finn Balor, or a Kevin Owens. But wait, man, Roman Reigns, Mr. Football, WWE lifer, dude.
Oh,
Wait
he'll
till
eat him
you.
up.
Oh my God! If that is the look on his face after Seth Rollins is taking jabs at AEW, I cannot wait to see the look on his face when Roman Reigns is going in on his, I can only imagine what he's going to say, his little company with his little friends, or...
Mm-hmm. All the shit I'll say, bruh. All the shit. And one promo, off, you could say, or one promo matchup I really want. I want Cody to be in front of with a mic to John Cena, bro. John Cena will kill
Oh,
Cody Rhodes, bro. With the heel stuff, come on, bro. That's Cena's like that's Cena's like gold right there. Yeah, he could tell fucking Cody that he left for not turning heel because he didn't want to turn heel, but Cena
bro,
spent what 10,000 with new theme song and
bro.
merch and whatnot. Bro, he'll destroy his ass, bro. He'll destroy that man.
John Cena, bro, I could just imagine Cena telling Cody, when the people hated me, I stood here and he rose above it. And now everybody loves him. But when Cody got the hate, he ran away.
He ran away,
Bro, John
bro.
Cena, who is one of my goats on the mic, probably
Mhm.
my goat on the mic, John Cena would tear this man's ass to shreds
Oh,
over the heel
100%.
turn stuff, because it's true. When
Yeah.
Cena was hated, he stood there and he took it
And just
like a
took it.
man, and he rose above it eventually, and now everybody loves and appreciates John Cena. But when Cody was hated, John Cena did that shit for fucking years, bro. Years.
Years.
10 years of getting booed out of the building. Everybody hates you. This and that,
Oh,
man.
fuck
Everybody
this
just...
guy.
Exactly. Cody Rhodes couldn't deal with the shit for a year and a half, and he had to run away. John Cena, give me that. God,
That's
give me
what I
that,
want.
bro.
I
John
really
Cena
want
versus
that.
Cody Rhodes on the mic. Oh,
You kill that man, bro. I hope we could get something like that, bro. I really could. Oh, Lord. And the best part is, Cena was down for the heel turn, too. He paid for shit because he thought he
yeah.
was going to get it.
Yep.
And it didn't happen because of company shit. But with Cody, it was literally all Cody. And the great thing about Roman that he could bring up is Roman wanted the heel turn the whole time, too. And he did it. But with Cody, it's not that the company didn't want it. It was Cody. So they could just bro, I'll bake the shit out of that man for that. I can't wait till after this feud with Seth, till he gets in some real like lifers. I can't wait, bro. They'll destroy
You,
that man.
you know what? And this happens a lot in WWE, and when I say a lot, I mean a lot.
Mm-hmm.
If Cody Rhodes is slated to win the Royal Rumble, this man better pray, and I mean pray, that there isn't some superstar having a meteoric rise that everybody wants to see win the Royal Rumble, because because it happens like this in
Mm-hmm.
WWE all the time. When you
Yeah.
look back, but what was the premise of Batista's run?
Mm-hmm.
People wanted to see Roman Reigns win the Royal Rumble. Not even that they wanted to see Roman Reigns, they didn't want to see him. Pretty
Mm-hmm.
much. Actually, as a matter, no. No, that year, I think people wanted to see Daniel Bryan win the Royal Rumble that year, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I believe that was the one that, no, that was 2015. That was 2015. Well, anyway, nobody wanted to see Batista win the Royal Rumble. I can't remember who it was. I know 2015 for sure was Daniel Bryan, but 2014 was either Roman Reigns or Daniel Bryan. But I don't know if it was Roman Reigns because he was just the last guy in there, and people just didn't want it to be Batista, or what it was. But nobody wanted Batista to win. When Batista won, people threw shit fits, man, and it ruined his whole run. His
Mm-hmm.
whole entire run was ruined because of that Royal Rumble. 1 year later, Roman Reigns is the guy, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody wanted the guy to be Daniel Bryan. If it wasn't for that instance and Roman Reigns being in the wrong place at the wrong time, people would have grown to hate him, but it wouldn't have been that fast.
No, it really wouldn't have been that fast.
This man better hope, and I mean hope. For example, I'm just going to use him as an example. He better hope Braun Breaker doesn't get to the main roster and everybody loves him. Everybody wants to see him win the Royal Rumble. Everybody wants to see him challenge Roman Reigns, because if Cody wins it, that is the turning point in WWE for a lot of people. And if they don't want to see Cody win, they might want to see Cody win now, but the problem is we are 7 months away from the Royal Rumble. Are these people gonna be as passionate about Cody Rhodes getting that world title shot in 7 months? Maybe they will be, but maybe they won't. And
you better hope they are, because if they're not, he's fucked.
That is the turning point for so many people in WWE. Roman Reigns' babyface rise was absolutely fucked because he was in the wrong place at the wrong time, and everybody wanted to see Daniel Bryan win the Royal Rumble. Didn't happen. It was Roman Reigns, and the people shit on him for it. Because when WWE pushes in your face, this is the guy for so long, WWE fans get sick of that, bro. They do. As much as we do as well, they ain't innocent. They ain't innocent. As much as they wanna make fun of the AEW fans or anything like that, they do the shit too. And they will turn their back on him so fast. And like I said, he better hope there isn't some superstar from NXT or even somebody on the main roster right now that's having a meteoric rise, and everybody's like, oh, he's got to be the one to beat Roman, because if Cody's put in that spot where he's at the wrong place at the wrong time, they're going to turn on him, and he's going to get pissed off again, and he's going to want to leave, and what's he going to do? What is he going to do, man? Is he going to have a bitch fit on WWE for the next year of his contract, or is he going to want to go back to AEW now? Is he going to want to go do the indies? Is he going to want to go to Hollywood? I mean, until they don't like him, doesn't make sense, man. But he better hope that everybody wants to see him win the Royal Rumble in 7 months, because I believe people want to see it now. You better hope they still feel that way in 7 months, man, because if anybody has some kind of meteoric rise, or not even that, if WWE pushes for the next 7 months, this is the guy. There's a chance WWE will fuck him up fast.
Oh, yeah. So he better hope and pray, man, that he's still liked by Royal Rumble. If he's not, he's the next Roman to them, and at that point, WWE fans can't stand him, AEW fans can't stand him. Might as well just go do politics, bro, because I don't know what the fuck you want to do. Good guy.
I don't know, man. I don't know. You know, that's a lot of people don't.
Says that's so true. Wrestling has only one royal family. Will be so relevant when Braun comes in. That's true.
Exactly. It doesn't. Exactly, man. It doesn't make sense, bro. I don't know what this guy's thinking. He's not going to be able to be good guy, white meat, baby face, and be loved for it. He's got to understand, bro. If you want to do this, if you want to John Cena this shit, and you can't handle booze, this most likely is not the gimmick for you. This most likely is not the character that you need to be portraying, because Cena wanted to go that route. Well, Cena didn't even want to go that route. The company wanted Cena to go that route, and he fully embraced it. He fully embraced it. With Cody Rhodes, you know, once those boos start coming, he fucking hates it. He hates it.
Get pissed.
So much to where he would come on AEW television and say, I hear ya, but I really don't give a fuck. He pretty much has said that multiple times on AEW television. To those of
Mm-hmm.
you guys booing, I hear you, but I will never turn, and I will never turn my back because you guys cheered when I needed you most, and all his stupid bullshit, man. Like, motherfucker, just turn heel. What's the
Bro, that's all you
problem?
needed to do. It's the only thing you needed to do to get the money and the fans.
This
And he's,
man genuinely could be AEW champion right now.
oh, easily. But he doesn't want to turn heel. I
There
don't get
was
it, bro.
no better storyline for Adam Page to lose that championship than heel
Heel
Cody
Cody.
Rhodes.
Mm-hmm.
And he squandered it for a program with Seth Rollins, and to be quite honest, 2 world championships, and neither of them mean a fucking thing at this point.
Literally, bro. Literally.
You might as well call them the Roman Reigns World Heavyweight Championships.
Might as well, bro. Might as fucking well. Goddamn Cody.
Fucking Cody.
Fucking
Yeah.
Cody, man.
Yeah, man. Anything else you had to say on this, man?
On Cody, man. Nah, we said everything, bro. Man. Cody. He could be screwed, bro, and I have a feeling he might be.
Yeah, I mean, his good guyness with the way his personality is and how much he dislikes being booed, it eventually is going to bite him in the ass, man. It eventually is going to bite him in the ass, and he's literally going to walk himself into a corner at every company he goes to because fans start booing him because nobody really buys it. Like, dude, embrace your homelanderness. Like,
Bro, please.
come on now. But as for Seth, man, dude, you ain't bullshitting anybody. We know how bad you want to
No.
be a part of this roster. You're
Exactly.
and like I said, man, telling Cody that him and his buddies, again, why is your buddy there? Since a couple of your buddies, as a matter of fact, why are your buddies over there? If it's if they're trying to tear you down so bad.
That's why
Doesn't
our old ROH buddies there, too.
exactly, man. I mean, makes no sense, man. Come on, Seth. We know you were watching that damn media scrum.
Exactly. And Seth likes to talk about in this little feud how, NXT a lot, how, Dusty was there for him and believed a lot in him. What happened to all those other guys in NXT that Dusty believed in? Where are they now?
Where are
Hmm.
they?
Where are they, bruh?
Adrian Neville, FTR. Where's Sasha Banks at?
Yeah. Where is she, man? Does she want to be in the big leagues right now? Or does she want to be somewhere even bigger? Come on, bruh. Fucking, yeah. I like how the funniest part of this feud is Cody being pretty much irrelevant in his own feud, and Seth just being funny because of how much of a liar he is.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
don't believe a word that man says
I don't
when
either,
he's
dude. I mean,
jabbing
dude,
at AEW.
we know, bro. I'm gonna need to see that bank account, bro. I guarantee you there'll be a charge on May 29th from Bleacher
From
Report for
mm-hmm.
$50. Come on,
You
Seth.
know it,
I'm gonna
bro.
need to see that bank statement, bro.
I
Come
didn't
on,
see
bro.
this shit. I know what you were doing. Come on.
Honestly, you ain't bullshitting anybody, bro. You want to be a part of that roster just as bad as Edge does. Come on, and half the fucking roster, man, that's waiting politely for their contracts to come up or to get off suspension. Come on
Bro was
now.
up at 1 in the morning watching the media scrum, bro. Come
He
on.
had to be at
Don't you
Raw
have
the
a
next
child
day
to
and
put the...
shit. Come on.
Exactly, bro. Man, you're not lying, bro. You can't lie to me. But
Like
yeah,
Seth.
that was...
Come on. The more Seth becomes a gatekeeper wrestler, we'll see how irrelevant AEW is to him. I
Mm-hmm.
could totally see him being one of the bigger names to go.
Oh, I could see it. I could genuinely see it.
Yeah. I mean, we know this shit ain't irrelevant to you. Again, I'm going to need you to pull up that bank statement, bruh. I'm going to see if you got any Bleacher Report charges on there.
You know you will.
Because you are lying, bruh. You want to
He's
be a part
lying
of
his
that
ass
so
off.
bad.
Oh, you know it.
He's probably asking Cody, "Hey,
How was it over
you
there?
got yeah? How was it over there? Can I have Tony Khan's number by any chance? I just want to talk to him. I heard he's a wrestling fan."
You know it, bruh. You know it. How's Punk doing?
How's
How's Brian doing?
yeah? How's Mox? Tell him I
Come
love that
on, bro.
theme song. Come
Oh,
on,
that theme
bro.
song goes crazy, man. Come on.
Ridiculous, man. Ridiculous.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
They were cutting their promo, man, and then they just ended up just arguing into a pull apart brawl. You know, WWE and their pull apart brawls. Uh, and it ended on the stage. Cody was pulled. I think it was Cody that was pulled, you know, by the stage, and then Seth was pulled by the ring, or it could have been either way. It was just a pull apart brawl. Best part about the pull apart brawl was you got to see Michael McGillicuddy himself
The
in a suit,
Genesis.
the genesis of McGillicuddy, come up. It was just pull apart brawl in that little segment, man, and they just teased their match on what is it, Sunday? I think it's Sunday pay per view actually
Wow,
for that one. So.
Becky. Yes, it is. Becky Lynch
Mm.
just tweeted out her line that she said on Raw.
Oh
I'm a
God.
magician. I made her
Mm-hmm.
title disappear in 26 seconds.
Yep. Mm, man, can you make can you make a lot of these WWE contracts disappear in 38 seconds, bruh? God damn.
Yeah, man, but yeah, Hell in a Cell, man. Who's excited for that?
Oh man, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to receive the notifications while I'm at work. The fuck, man.
I got the morning that day, so unfortunately I'll
Uh,
be free for it.
damn, bruh. I think I'm closing, or like buy a close, like 12 to
Right.
9 or some shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then, yep. And then after that, after the Cody and Seth segment,
Yeah.
we got Bliss and Dewdrop. Dewdrop won because apparently Bliss has gone soft and changed her tactics as a babyface now. That was a thing. Nothing other to say to that than Dewdrop won against Alexa Bliss. And then segment after that was a Miz segment. Would you want to guess what the Miz segment was?
Hmm. Let me guess. Was it a Ms. TV?
Yes. Wow. I wonder how
Really?
you. Yeah. I wonder how you
Wow.
guessed it, man.
I know. It was a hard one. It was tricky. Thought it was a trick. I thought it was a trick question at first.
Nope.
Ms. TV. Wow, I can't believe it.
Oh yeah, man. And
Another great
so,
episode, or
oh man, oh yeah. Well,
oh,
at least I will say technically this Miz TV segment didn't really start. Miz came out, you know, doing his little Miz thing. He starts talking about how this episode of Miz TV is dedicated to his wife because Miz and Mrs. is about to have their fucking third season or whatever the hell. And in the middle of them talking, Street Profits come out because they were going to be one of the guests, but they interrupt them. Those two come out and they just start roasting the Miz for like 3 minutes. They just start talking to each other about the Miz. Miz gets pissed off. He says, you know, I'm the Miz, you know who I am. I done this and this and this um and then in the middle of their Miz TV segment, 24/7 title shenanigans run out. Um, Tamina runs out, or Dana Brooke runs out, and I think Tamina pins her, wins the fucking uh 24/7 title. She kisses Akira Tozawa, and then he
what
pins
the?
her to win the 24/7 title, and that was Miz TV. It was literally interrupted by 24/7 title shenanigans.
Ah,
It didn't even start. I don't even think Maurice was there. They just fucking referenced her. She was about to come out, and then everything got interrupted. So that was Miz TV, bruh. Literally got interrupted by 24/7 title shenanigans.
Oh my god. Awful.
Dude, you missed so much good stuff.
Oh yeah, it sounds like it.
Yeah,
Ugh.
bro, it was so bad. And bro, I don't like Street Profits, bro. They were just standing there, just saying shit about the Miz, bro.
Bruh, fucking
Fucking
Larry.
Larry, come Wardlow with the glasses.
Jesus. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Wardlow's one of
Hell
my
yeah,
favorites on AEW.
real
Thanks,
shit,
man.
bro. Anyone with black hair and a beard, you look alike, bro. You look like Roman. You look like Wardlow. Goddamn, bro.
Yeah, that's what they say. That's what I'm hearing around the streets nowadays.
Hey,
All right, man. Tell me what fantastic television happened next. Can't wait to hear.
and then next, man, we got
All
the
right, all right.
USA title qualifying match between
What?
Ciampa and Mustafa Ali. If Mustafa wins, he gets a shot at the US title. So they start their match, and Theory's on commentary, by the way. That'll come into play.
so,
Mm-hmm.
so WWE is doing a qualifying match
Mm-hmm.
on television
Mm-hmm.
after they told Mustafa Ali last week that since he lost his handicap match, he wasn't getting a U.S. title shot.
Yep.
They put, all right,
And
all
then
right,
they just made this match. They announced it, and then it started happening.
okay.
So you're in the middle of the match. It goes on for like 5 minutes. Cut to commercial. Come back from the commercial. Match is still happening. And then Austin Theory, middle of commentary, just drops the headset, runs over, and starts attacking Mustafa Ali.
We
He's
can't
just
even have a
attacking.
fucking winner for the. Yeah.
It
Oh
gets
my
worse, bro.
god.
And then fucking and then he attacks Mustafa Ali.
All
He
right.
grabs the mic, and Mustafa Ali, while he's on the ground, he said, "You know what? I'll give you a U.S. title shot right now." And they cut to commercial again. They
So,
come back, and then they're like setting up the match, and then the ref kept asking Mustafa Ali, "Are you sure you want to do this? Are you sure?" Mustafa saying, "Yeah," and shit. They
wait,
start
wait,
the
wait, wait, wait,
match.
wait, wait, wait,
Hmm
wait, wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on a minute. So
Yes.
this, so this dumb motherfucker, after fighting Tommaso Ciampa, the ref is clearly giving him an option. So he wins. Okay, so he wins the match. Dude, this is how fucking dumb they make baby faces look. So Ali wins the match via disqualification. So he's got his U.S. title match because from what you're telling me, Theory attacked him. The match ends and Mustafa wins by disqualification.
Yeah, but then even though he technically won through disqualification, Theory literally just said, "You know what? I'll just give you a match right here, right now."
Right, right. Okay, so
Hmm
now Austin Theory says the match is going to be right now.
hmm
The ref is giving Mustafa Ali an option on if
Yep.
he wants to wrestle, and clearly beaten down, he says yes.
Yeah, bro, he was in a daze. He was just climbing up the fucking corner, just nodding his head, fucking half passed out, just
Dude,
nodding his head. Yeah.
any babyface with a brain would say no, because then you can at least get a week to. Um,
Uh,
proceed.
and then they have a little like 4 minute match. Mustafa Ali kind of starts off with a lot of offense. It was like the baby face like
Come
come
back.
up where he just starts whooping ass, and then within 4 minutes he just loses to Austin Theory. Austin Theory just starts celebrating because he just beat him. He just beat a downed man, obviously. And then Adam Pierce comes out. He tells Austin Theory he should check his phone because he's got a message from Vince McMahon that
Is he
there's been
released?
a. Just saying that. Just, you know what? You're released. But
Give me that belt.
but fucking Adam Pierce comes out and tells him that that he's gonna give now that he wanted the title match tonight, but uh, Mustafa Ali is going to get a fair shot on Sunday at Hell in a Cell at the title match.
Wow.
So they had it.
So
So what
compelling.
happened within like a 20-minute period was there was a contender match. Mustafa Ali technically won it via disqualification. The title match happened. He lost the title match, and then he gets a title match on Sunday.
What?
Yep.
Why didn't you just have the man win the number one contender match, and then on Sunday you could just book the match?
Because they got to fill TV time.
I guess, dude. I don't know why you couldn't just have Tommaso Ciampa and Mustafa Ali, two guys who are very capable of having a 20-minute match. Just have a 20-minute match, fill up the TV time, and just book the match on Sunday. But no, we got to go through every fucking loophole in the system just to get to this match. All right, man. Was that it for that? Oh my god.
Yeah, that was it for all that U.S. title shit.
I'm minus one brain cell after that.
It's so extra. It's so needlessly
extra, man.
They just add so many needless steps to feuds, bruh. But next up on Monday Night Raw, it was Matt Riddle and Shinsuke Nakamura versus the Usos.
No
I
Damian
wish.
Priest.
No Damian Priest.
Damn it.
They started off by Riddle talking in the hallway, and the hallway was like lit up by like flashing lights for some reason. It was fucking weird as hell. But Riddle,
Maybe he was on set.
he probably was on set, bro. He probably had
Damian
strippers on
Priest.
deck. But Riddle calls Shinsuke the Ronin, and he calls himself the Bronin, and then cut to commercial, and then the match started, or the match, all the entrances and shit started after that. The Usos came out, then Matt Riddle and Nakamura came out, and they just had a match with the Usos, bro. It was just a fucking Usos match. You know what I mean? Who won this match? I gotta see who won this match again.
Was it the twos or the ones?
Oh, they were the ones. Was the ones. Ah, God damn it. Hold on. I don't remember who won this match, though. I remember it was literally just a match. Oh, yep. It was Shinsuke and Riddle won the match. um,
So
it was just a match.
champs lose on television. I love to
Yep.
see it.
And basically, the Usos are still doing the exact same thing. Somehow, they are still finding a way to face Nakamura and Riddle, bruh. They just put those two who lost their tag partners for a temporary period of time together. Oh, good lord.
Yeah, and not to mention that Shinsuke Nakamura is a SmackDown superstar. So
Yeah,
goes
technically,
to
I think
show even more.
literally, bro. I think someone mentioned this, and I think it might be true. I think this was the first time he's ever been on Raw.
Oh yeah, he has been on SmackDown the whole time.
Yeah, this was his Raw debut, technically, ever. First ever. Was just a match with the Usos, with Riddle as his partner.
See, these are cool little things they can do to help, just make the show feel a little cooler.
Yeah.
Like, oh, Nakamura's Raw debut against some big name, but
Nope.
no. All right, man. What do you got for me next? Is it over yet?
No, there's two more things that
Oh,
happen on
thank
the show.
God.
Only two.
All right,
One of them,
let's hear it.
next up, was Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley.
What?
Yep, man.
What?
So Liv Morgan comes out, and then you just hear just like rock noises.
Oh, damn.
No, it wasn't even that. I think
No.
they tried to match the same vibe as that song, but like bad. But it's like a bad version of that song, bro. For a second, I was just like hearing noise. I thought she was using that song, but I was like, wait, that's not the song. They're just trying to make it sound like the song. Rhea Ripley just comes out to this garbage ass theme song, bro. The only thing cool about Rhea Ripley tonight was, you know how she always like draws something on her under her eye.
Yeah.
She drew the that like balance thing that the villain had tattooed on himself on Moon Knight, a little balance scale.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
She had that on her little face. That was cool, bro. That's something I noticed. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. Other than
Yeah.
that, bro, lame as hell, bro. She just comes out and they just proceed to have a match. I think Finn was, or I think AJ was out there with the um
Live.
fucking Liv Morgan. Finn wasn't at the time. That'll come into play after the match, man. But I think he was out there. If not, I don't know why he came out there after the match, but he had to have been out there in like ringside or something. I really wasn't paying attention to this match, bruh. But the match happens. Let me see who won. I think it was Liv Morgan that one, man. I think yeah, it was Liv Morgan. She won the match. I thought it was her. She won the match, man. Rhea Ripley's pissed, man, so she starts beating her up after the match, and then uh fucking
Edge.
Mr. Threesome
Oh,
Priest
Damian
comes
Priest.
out. Edge wasn't even on the show actually. He didn't even make an
No.
appearance, so we didn't even get to see um Mr. House of Copeland.
I thought
But
I knew him.
you thought you knew him, bro,
I never
but you
did.
never did. But uh,
uh,
Priest starts to get in Liv Morgan's face because she kind of beat up Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley tried to beat her up. Liv Morgan got her off her and like threw her off.
did he
She was
hit
just
her?
standing. No,
Oh,
he
damn
got
it.
up in her face, and then
Ah.
AJ came in the ring and like got in fucking
Priest.
Priest's face, and then
Where's
Priest
Edge?
started beating the fuck out of AJ,
Damn.
and then Finn came out and just
Ian.
beat the fuck out of Priest, and that was it.
So, are you telling me it was the numbers game?
It was the numbers game, technically, because Edge
Oh,
was just probably at home, probably still asleep after watching
double or
Double or Nothing
nothing.
last
Yeah, he's
night.
probably on a double or nothing hangover.
Yeah, he probably took the weekend off like we did for Double or Nothing. He requested this Raw. Why? They don't need to know, but he was watching Double or Nothing the night before.
The go home show, and the leader of the House of Dark Order is not even there.
House of Dark Order. I'm dead.
Uh,
Yeah, so I was that. Fucking Finn just ended up beating up Priest, and that was just kind of it. The three baby faces just celebrated together. And then
wow.
to end the show, this is
What
what
ended?
ended.
All right,
It
let's
was the
hear it.
contract signing between Omos,
What the
MVP,
fuck?
and Bobby Lashley. Because
What?
earlier in the night, MVP, it was a little backstage interview. The I think Irish dude, I always forget his name. Is his name like Pat something?
Uh, Kevin Patrick.
Kevin Patrick, that's what the fuck his name is. So he had an interview with MVP, where MVP picked his stipulation for their match at Hell in a Cell. He picked a handicap match, him and Omos versus Bobby Lashley. So the main event was the contract signing for that match. So it starts off with the Bobby Lashley entrance, which has been dope. I love the Bobby Lashley entrance. I love how they
Yeah,
do the podium thing.
yeah.
Shit's always dope. And then Omos just comes out, big man, no fiat. Um, bro, what did they fucking call this dude? Ah, dude, I wish I remember what the fuck they called Omos.
Omos the
It-
Slump God.
I think they didn't call him the Nigerian Giant. I think they called him like the Nigerian Skyscraper or something. Something like that. Bro, it was
What
something.
the
They
fuck is
called him the
that, bro?
Nigerian something. Bro, but yeah. So Mr. Big Man No Fiat comes out and he fucking and
Oh,
they get in. They sit down and they start talking. And MVP talks about he didn't want it to come to this, even though he's the one that turned, which made no sense. That he was on top of the world. He made Bobby Lashley. He's the one that made him almighty. Shit, just repeating the shit he's been saying about Bobby Lashley. And then, hey, just I'm the guy. It literally, this segment started at like, what? What was it, like 40, 45? Um, so he basically just signed it, and then, fucking MVP's just still talking shit. He says something, it pisses Lashley off. He stands up, throws the table, or attempts to throw the table out the way. It gets stuck in like a vertical position, and then he has to throw it away a second time. And then I think they just ended up fighting, and Bobby Lashley got the upper hand against Omos. He beat him up and like threw him in the corner, and Omos was just laying in the corner and shit. And that's how Raw ended. Was just they just fought each other, and it just went off air.
Who fucking cares about that feud that much to
And it,
do a contract signing and have it end the show?
literally, bro, literally, that shit made no sense, bruh. No sense whatsoever. I think that was it. I'm almost positive that was it for Raw. I'm gonna check Twitter just in case I missed something, and I'm pretty sure that was
No,
everything.
no, yeah, you're right. Because when I loaded it up, I seen Omos go through a table and then it went off air.
Oh, yep, that's what it. Okay, yep, that was Monday Night Raw, man. It was it was Monday Night Raw, man. Ugh,
That
dude,
sounds so awful.
so bad.
What the hell, bruh? Oh my god, man.
I think the worst part of Raw was the U.S. title shit. Just how stupid it was. But other than that, it was just a bad show.
Yeah, I
It
mean,
just sucked. Not an ounce of good.
yeah, I mean they choose tonight to go out and throw a bunch of jabs at AEW. Meanwhile, they put on a boring show from what I'm hearing.
Exactly, bro. And out of all the jabs they like to throw at AEW, Seth couldn't have mentioned something about MJF walking out, or yeah, he could have said something like, "Oh, you're influencing guys to walk out," or he could have said something about the MJF situation that he knows about.
Yeah.
He just says your buddies tried to destroy what I tried to make here. Like, bruh, that weak ass jab, bruh. You could have said anything. You could have made a jab about them competing with Dusty's creation of NXT or something. Nothing. Just throw that as a jab. Lame as hell, bruh. Lame Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, man. There you have it. And that is the week of wrestling, man. Not too much to talk about. Not too much to talk
No.
about with Double or Nothing happening. Obviously, yeah, if you guys did miss the Double or Nothing review, that's live on the channel now. So you can hear our full thoughts on that. Go over the Hangman and Punk situation. Go over pretty much everything, man. That was pretty much it, man. I don't really got much else to talk about, man.
Nah, man. I think that. Yeah, usually the unscripted after an AEW show, it's
Yeah.
usually almost like pretty simple because nothing ever is happening on WWE TV. So and when
Right.
that's all we have to talk about, it's just joking about Raw for an hour
Yeah.
and a half.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, man, that is yeah, that's that though. So
Yeah.
yeah, man, that's pretty much everything. So with that, I guess that is gonna do it for this edition of Notorious Unscripted, man. Once again, before we get out of here, if you guys have not got the merch yet, you can now find the official Notorious Heels podcast merchandise live on bonfire.com right now. You can now pick up both of these shirt designs, man. On the left, you got the base Notorious Heels podcast logo design, and on the right, you have the best kept secrets to the IWC shirt right there. Yeah, man. Like I said, it is at the top of the description of this video, also in the link tree to all my social medias, which you can find right below my face. But yeah, man.
Hmm.
With that being said, man, yes, it's always a pleasure hanging out with you guys, man. Thank you to everybody who stopped by for my Johnny Mayhem.
And Sir K.
And that is going to do it for this edition of the Notorious Heels podcast, man. That is going to do it for this edition of Notorious Unscripted. ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys yet again for a great weekend. Great turnouts, man, for everything. Thank you guys for that. And overall, it's a great weekend with the news, Double or Nothing, and tonight, man. So thank you for everybody who stopped by and showed some love to your Notorious heels, man. We really appreciate it. Thank you guys from the bottom of my heart, man. Thank you guys, man. I can't thank you guys enough. But yes, with that is going to do it, man. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you guys on Friday with the news.
Peace.